Greetings out there in YouTube land. This is Morris, man. As always, I thank you guys for coming to my channel. I had a subscriber ask me, so are you going to be putting on a Christmas or holiday special for your DVDs? And I thought about it. I said, you know what? Why not? That's my way of saying I appreciate you guys' support throughout the years. So what I'm going to do is something that I've never done before, and I'm never going to do it again. My popular DVD bundle, number one, which consists of over 350 plus songs, normally $80, and that's a heck of a value for $80 because I have a tabbing service, and my tabbing service is $15 a song, 2-song minimum. If I were to tab all these 350 plus songs at $15 a piece, that's over $5,000. So $80 is a heck of a deal to learn all these great songs that are hard to find, to play, or to learn. Today I'm going to do again something that I'm never going to do this again. I'm going to reduce it down to $35. Like I said, that's over 350 plus songs. If I were to do them for $15 a piece, again, which is my tabbing service fee, over $5,000, $35. Again, this is my way of saying, you know, I appreciate you guys and the support. This is going to go on until the end of this month. So on the 31st, this sale goes away and it never comes back. So I'm going to kind of give you a rundown of what's included in this great package. A lot of great artists. Off the top of my head, Chic, Marvin Gaye, Earth, Wind & Fire, The Stylistics, Parliament, Funkadelics, Rufus Shaka Khan, Sade, Steely Dan, just to name a few, Marvin Gaye, Stevie Wonder, and one of my favorites is the Isley Brothers package, and Stevie Wonder and Earth, Wind & Fire. Just those individual ones alone is worth more than the $40 or $35 plus $5 shipping and handling. And I have a Chic songbook, or should I say, lessons on Chic. And this, I'm gonna give you a good example of how valuable this package is, and $35 is a steal. I did some Chic stuff, and I'll show you. I got the songbook, and these are extremely hard to find. If you go on eBay and get lucky and even find one, they're going to be about $250 for this book. Songbooks are extremely expensive when they're rare. You know, once they stop printing them, you can't go to the store and buy them. You know, so you got to find someone who was lucky enough to have bought it when they were printing them and try to get him to sell you his copy. And a little history behind this book, this particular book. I didn't realize how valuable it was. I first got this book maybe 30 years ago, and I think I paid $20. I sold it. Then I went on eBay looking for it. I found one. Well, at first I kept seeing it for like $200, $250. I'm like, whoa. And then I found one for $100, so I bought that one. And then I bought another one for $150 because I'm like, I want two of them. So when I sold one of them, a guy from England, because Chic is huge overseas, he said, because I said, I just don't ship outside the United States. It becomes a hassle. And that's when I was selling these books, but I do ship my DVDs abroad. So he said, man, you know, I'll give you this if you would do that. I'm like, okay. So really valuable. And again, this book, if you're lucky enough, you can find this. If you find this book, it's going to be at least $150, if not more. $150 is kind of a low price, but normally these go for about $250. Same thing with at the time, Stevie Wonder's Songs in the Key of Life songbook. Couldn't find one for under $200 a few years ago. Now I do see for a few of them surfacing for about $75 to $100. But again, this is the example of how valuable the DVD bundle is. I'm playing from the professional songbook, which, again, if you're lucky enough to find on eBay, Amazon, it's going to cost you about $200. I play all of these songs, with the exception of maybe one. All of these songs are included in that bundle for $35. So think about that. $250 rare songbook. All the songs, which again, I said the exception, I think maybe one song I didn't do included on there. It's included in there for $35, along with 350 other songs that you would get for $35. And this is just an example of I got a lot of songbooks, a lot of rare ones. Kool and the Gang is included No, actually, Kool and the Gang is not included in one. It's included in bundle number 2. But again, as an example, the songbook. Extremely rare to find this book playing all of the songs, or most of the songs from the bundles out of the professional songbooks. I got a pretty good ear, so stuff that I can't find on sheet music, I can just play the chords for you guys, which is what I do. So, Earth, Wind, and Fire. Again, it's extremely hard to find these books anymore, and I'm playing from the songbook to the letter to my favorite Earth, Wind, and Fire album, the All in All. And all of the songs. Again, about 99% of the songs out the songbooks are included in the bundles under the Pacific artists. Because again, like I said, Chic, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Steely Dan, Parliament Funkadelic, Rick James, Al Jarreau, Maze. I love Maze stuff, and a lot of stuff. So I'm gonna attempt to at least leave about 150 song titles from these bundles in the subject line. I can't put them all in there because it won't allow me to put 341 songs down here. But you get the idea of what you're getting for only $35. And again, this is the Christmas Blowout special. It ends on the 31st. Or never going to do this again. So if you've been eyeing these bundles, this is the day, or a day or a few days to do this, because once I really run out of my DVD, a stash. Actually, the sale is going to end probably even sooner than that. Because I said like the end of the month. But once I run out of what I have, blank DVDs, it's over. So you want to jump on this. You don't want to wait and drag feet on anything, because I'm gonna give you a good example. I rarely drag feet on anything unless I might not need it. I bought an audio. I was interested in buying another audio interface, and this guy had it for a good price. And I was asking him questions, and I said, "So does it come with the cables?" No. I said, "So what do I need, a male or female? Because I want to make sure, because some of them got different hookups." I'm not quite sure. So I'm like, you know what? Let me leave him alone, because it's obvious what he's selling, he's never used. So I'm like, I'm going to bag off on it. But then I thought about, well, you know what? I can always send it back if it doesn't work. So I went back the next day. He reduced it to half price off, and then somebody bought it. But you know what? There was a happy ending to that story. I realized that I have a unit called the Zoom RX16 digital recorder. It's also an audio interface, so I didn't need to buy another one. But anyway, sorry for digressing. So you get over 350 plus songs. I'll leave at least half of these song titles down here so you can see them for only $35. This is the Christmas holiday blowout special. Once my blank DVDs deplenish, actually I'm going to just probably take this video down. So again, you want to jump on this. The reason why you want to learn as many songs, it's real simple. The more songs you know how to play, first of all, the more value you become. People will call you for sessions and for gigs because they know Morris, man, know all that stuff. He know all that Stevie Wonder stuff. It's hard. He know all that Al Jarreau stuff. He know all that Rick James stuff. He can play the stylistic stuff. He can play the Four Top stuff. He can play, IG Brothers stuff. You get the point, And also, what's beneficial to you buying this package and learning is the more you play, the more you understand structure of song. Because people holler all day long on my channel. Theory here is, what key is this? And you only playing this chord in this key. That don't mean nothing to the people that come to listen to you and enjoy music. The only thing they want you to do is bring it. They don't give a shit about what key you're playing in, even though I do know that. They don't care about that, but there's this interaction conflict amongst musicians that I refuse to take part in, because all day long they sit there being condescending to each other. You should play it in that chord, in that key, and you should do this. I don't care about none of that, and I'm not going to be a part of that argument, because I get people that want to throw that out there at me and they want me to debate with them. I ain't got time for that. So take that argument or that nonsense somewhere else. But the more you play, the better you get an understanding of how things are structured, how people use certain chords, when they use them, what chord will work with this chord, how easy it is to play a song once you know how to break it down and do a dissection or dissect the song. What is like what I teach you on my DVD, Learn to Play the Rhythm Guitar for only $35. And you get a download of that today if you're interested in that. But you learn a lot of stuff that you don't realize you're learning when you're doing this. When you're playing all these songs, you start to develop these abilities that you didn't even know you needed to know. As far as styles of songs, you know, the 50s songs have a format that they follow. Blues have a format that they follow. Rock has a format that they follow. And once you start to play all these songs, you see the format. You say, okay, usually in these 50 songs, the turnaround chord is the seventh chord. Nowadays in R&B music, in the 70s and in the late 60s, the go-to chord for R&B ballads was the major seventh chord. It's no longer the major seventh chord. Artists like Genuine, R. Kelly, just to name a few, the go-to R&B ballad chord now is the minor seventh. You know, it changes. And you can recognize that when you start to play a whole group of songs and you start to realize how they're laid out, you know, which makes you a much better musician and makes you a pretty good songwriter, you know. So again, until supplies, you know, deplenish, the DVD bundle number 1, which consists of over 350 plus songs, normally $80, a value of over $5,000, only $35 plus $5 shipping and handling. Once I receive your payment, your DVDs will go out priority mail the next business day, priority shipping. You get tracking on it so you know what day is showing up at your house. So until next time, take care and thanks for watching, and happy holidays to each and every one of you guys.